everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Single Mother After Abuse. I hope you like my new intro because I do. I would love to hear your comments on it. Today we are going to go straight to topic. Today's video is called Staying with Him After He Cheated, 5 Signs You Missed Beforehand. So let's dive in. Men cheat for many reasons, and here are just some reasons why. They have options: low self-esteem, sex addiction, sometimes because they can, immaturity, because they are bored, curious, and simply to boost their ego. Some may even struggle to say no. If you decide to stay with your partner after cheating, it may be because you have children together, share friends, even though I never think this is a good reason. And it may be because you feel you won't get any better. You may be worried about age and dating, or you share finances. There are so many reasons, but it is your personal choice to either leave or stay, and it shouldn't be anyone else's business. If you have chosen to get over the cheating, you may want to try counseling with your partner. You may even decide to have an open relationship. I know one couple that have done this. Cheating in a relationship is heartbreaking and sometimes unforgivable, but it can also be mendable. It really depends on you and what type of woman you are. And if you choose to stay with a man after he has cheated, then hats off to you, honestly. You then have to learn not to keep bringing it up every single argument, as hard as it may be. I was once the woman that forgave my cheating ex-baby daddy Narc, and he just cheated. In fact, he told me he cheated out of curiosity. Staying got me nowhere. But abused emotionally and physically, and it really lowered my self-confidence. He did not do the inner work on himself or with me, and continued to cheat on me until I birthed our beautiful daughter, to which I then said, you know what, I'm out. I know that when your partner cheats on you, it changes you forever, whether you are a woman that cheats back or the woman that walks away for good. So, with all that being said, here are 5 signs that you missed before he cheated. Number 1. A man will become annoyed and irritated with you about any little thing. He will criticize the way you eat, the way you dressed, etc. All because the new supply or new person, if you're dealing with a narcissist, that's why I say new supply, makes the effort to look at and be perfect. The new person will show him what he's missing out on, and she would wear new perfume, new clothes, and even join him in criticizing certain things that you are doing. Women know how to get what they want, please believe me. I remember my ex-narcissist saying to me, why don't you dress sexy anymore before bed? Or why are you sitting like that? You know, everything I did just irritated him. Everything I did was an issue. I felt like I couldn't be myself anymore. Was he giving me hints that he may have already cheated or looking to cheat? Yes. When a man is on the prowl, the woman he has at home will be made to feel less worthy. Men naturally have a wandering eye and are first attracted to how women look. Even before they've got to know your personality, you are now in the race to compete for his attention. He will become distant, picking at any little thing to make an argument. Number 2. Secrecy over devices. A man that is hiding something from you, he will carry his phone everywhere with him. When he leaves the room, when he goes to the toilet, his phone is never in your sight, but in his sight, He will make sure that if he's got one of those watches that he can receive messages to his watch, believe me, that will be on silent. It will not ping. He will then come up with an excuse why he has to leave. He will change passwords to keep the security on lock and make sure you don't know any of them. Okay, number 3. Thinking of reasons to go out frequently receiving late night calls. My ex used to have his phone on flight mode whenever I was around, so he didn't receive any calls. When I asked him why his phone was on this mode, he said it charges better this way. This may be true to some extent, but why wasn't his phone on the charger? Red flag. Number 4, he will cheat because, in fact, he will cheat to mend his bruised ego or to gain power over the relationship. If you are more of a provider in your relationship or have a better job than your man, it's more likely he will cheat because he feels inadequate. Although a man is more likely to cheat than a woman, and I say this because women seek love and a family more times, a man's instinct is to hunt for the best looking mate. If a man finds a woman he likes, he usually wants his wife to be a stay-at-home mom while he goes out to work and provide for his family. But if he feels he is unable to do that, he will look to satisfy himself elsewhere. If you are both competing for that bag, believe me, he will only see you as competition, seeking to take his power back over you by getting under someone else. An unaccomplished man will embarrass you and be driven by his desire to have his masculinity validated. Men want recognition, and if he feels he's not getting that, the more likely he is to impress the woman he cheats on you with to boost his ego. The man does not want to be in the shadow or in the background of a successful woman because he doesn't want his ego shrinked. No man wants to be invisible. If he got with you knowing you have a great job, which is better than his, there are many reasons why he went there in the first place. You could have been a good idea at the time for a come up until he realizes he's just in the background. A man will also look to up his pride when not the leader in the relationship. So that's why he will cheat. Number 5, he lacks the ability and maturity to understand when he is being loved. A man who is immature will not know how to say no to other women. He hasn't got standards and he hasn't got self-respect. If he doesn't have self-respect, what makes you think he will respect you? Ladies, please make sure you are on the same maturity level as your partner. Don't settle for men that don't learn from lessons and are unwilling to grow. It's that simple. If he doesn't put you first or love himself, he is not capable of standing the test of time. He will degrade you, embarrass you, and probably hasn't sought therapy to understand other people's emotions other than his own. With that being said, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share for more videos. I am now on Buy Me a Coffee, so if you fancy buying me a coffee, the link is in the description box. Have a lovely day, Smalls.